What news, novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al-Muallim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Jerusalem's regent Majd-ud-Din is holding a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but it's nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
As you wish. Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Mulim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure Majd-ud-Din does not take his life.
I won't give him the chance.
So I hope.
Fast forward in memory to a more recent one.
Your life! Die, thief!
Along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with you. What happened here? No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
And thousands of lives are lost in its defense!
Have your head!
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice. What happened here?
The Shaitan is everywhere! Watching, waiting! He tempts us always! Be strong! Strong like
What have I done wrong? Tell me, please.
Pay for your sins! Yeah! Don't let him escape!
you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
The Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
Make me.
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
Silence! People of Jerusalem, hear me well. I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear? Then you wish to take action? Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
This is not justice!
You've no right to do that! Who do you take?
And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
Touch you up! See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you, but I will keep you safe. Here now are four filled with sin. The harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all! Temptress! Succubus!
Can't you spare something?
Whore!
I'm poor and sick and hungry.
She goes by many names, but her sin remains the same. She turned her back on the teachings, defiled her body to advance her station. Each man she touched, forever stained.
Punish her! She must pay! This man speaks lies! I am here today not because I lay down with other men. I did not. He means to murder me because I would not lie down with him.
Even now, offered redemption, she continues to deceive. She rejects salvation. There is only one way to deal with
Your work here is finished.
No, no! It had only just begun!
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way the people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you.
Al-Hadid tried to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is He, finds favor with us, that He may grant us victory. I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Joppa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed. Kill him! Stop him! Stop running! You cannot escape! I know the city well. I will find you. I found him! He's here!
Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
We done already?
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session. I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No, except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy.
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look. Please, Desmond. I'm gonna get in trouble if I don't leave. And I can't leave until you're in your room.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus. Let's go, Mr. Mild.
Preparation is crucial to your success.
Come in, Altair. I trust you're well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask then. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd-ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Ares used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
Ensure your first attack is also your last.
Do not merely hold your blade. Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. Perfect. The work of a master. And that, my students, is how we all should fight. You must be busy. I understand.
Should you enter a fist fight, guards will not interfere.
It's the hero of Damas. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Muallim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubair.
Ah, Salahadin's chief scholar. Strange choice of target, in my opinion. But who are we to question the master's will? I'm sure he has his reasons.
Then you're familiar with the man.
He's been quite busy these past few days, organizing the scholars and sending them into the streets to preach.
What do they speak of?
Light and fire, cleansing sins, apocalyptic nonsense, if you ask me. All this talk of paths and a new world.
What about this new world?
Couldn't say. I don't pay attention to the ramblings of madmen. Much too busy with real work.
Very well. I'll walk among the people, see what I can learn. Where would you suggest I search?
South of here, you'll find an academy and a guard tower. They're both good places to search. There's also a hospital to the east you might want to visit.
I'll begin at once.
So eager. You've certainly changed, and for the better, I might add.
Why would he do that? To stand in defense of our great civilization.
Please, sir,
Make
have
no
any money.
mistake.
No,
It
you
is
don't
our very
understand. I have
existence
nothing.
we are fighting for.
Leave, peasant,
Infidel
before I meet.
mind would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back. I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. He must end. I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa,
All I ask is to spare a few coins. There he is! Take that! I beg of you. I beg of you just a...
Bad news, brother. I killed a Templar this morning. Well, I suppose that's actually good news. I even found a letter on him which I gave to Nemair, who said he'd find you and deliver it. But from the look in your face, I suspect this hasn't happened. Go on then. Don't waste any more time with me. Seek Nemair and get that letter.
I don't understand what she's trying to accomplish.
His person. Gebereceksin. His person. Gebereceksin.
You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
Anyone help me?
What are you left?
That hurts!
Altair, here. Take this. I've been looking everywhere for you. Now I can finally return to Masyaf. Last time I offered to do someone a favor,
trespass here.
Praise be Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would be our foe.
Come see what I have to offer.
Defense of our great civilization.
All I ask is for a few
Make no
coins.
mistake. It is our very existence.
I beg of you,
Benden bir daha kaçamayacaksın.
I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
I wish to see him, to hear him speak.
It can be arranged, but we must be careful. There are still those who reject illumination. They would harm him.
Then they are ignorant and afraid.
You seem sincere, but how do I know I can trust you?
It hurts me to even hear you ask the question.
Very well. We gather each day in the madrasa. He comes to speak, and then leads us into the city, that we might cleanse it.
Could I join you then?
Understand that it is a difficult path we walk. Our work demands sacrifice.
I understand.
Then come and meet with us. Let us see how strong you really are.
Gözünüzü kör açın, geri dönecek. Benden bir daha kaçamayacaksın.
I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Kalabalığın içine karışmayı seviyor.
Please, can't you spare something?
Kimsenin sizi kandırmasını. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Gel buraya. Çekil gel. Çabuk, çabuk. Gel buraya. Beni yenemeyecek. Kaçman fayda etmez. Beni yenemeyecek. Belki farklı dönüyorsun ama hali hazırda kaybettin. Seni gözün kapalı bile yener. Beni yenemeyecek. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
We found the place. It's just as you described it.
I suspect he'll want to deal with this himself, and quickly. Best we say nothing to the others.
A wise course of action. Truth be told, I'll be happy when this business is done.
Soon, my friend, soon. Today should see the last of them put to torch. Boy, come here. You still have the letter I gave you?
Yes.
Go and deliver it then. You'll find the one it's meant for inside the madrasa.
What happened here?
Praise be Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for.
Where is the one
Infinite
responsible
king
for this?
would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back.
Come, people. Come see what I have to offer.
You'll find everything here, my friend.
I have nothing.
Christian king and his army
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
Altair, my friend, you have become quite the wanted man, as am I. I must prepare my family for the trip back to the safety of Masayef this afternoon. Could you finish my last assignment in exchange for information? Some men must be eliminated in Jubair's quarter. Be fast, my friend.
Food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. My family's sick and dying. I could you spare a few coins? Just a little money, I beg of you.
Take
No.
that! You don't understand.
Please,
I
sir.
Fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this. I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin.
Wasn't looking at all.
That city is
Are you
ours.
blind?
Has
People
always
here.
been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed. Be wary, friends.
What happened?
Everywhere.
What's this?
There's a murderer loose.
God curse the one who's done this. Where are you? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh,
You live a lie, surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might still be discovered, but once burned, these texts can no longer do harm. You live a lie, surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might still be discovered, but once burned, these texts can no longer do harm.
What's this?
Once he was a teacher, a false prophet.
What is
of
it
their
that you want?
lies. But then the way was made clear to Jubair. He saw what must be done.
What? What is it that you want?
It fell to him having...
Now what would cause him to run like that? Hey! You look familiar. I'd leave if I were you, before I really get angry.
darkness and their fathers before them, it does not mean we must as well. This is our chance to begin anew. Let Jubair lead you to revelation. Let him lead you to the light. You live a lie, surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds.
Who did this? What happened here?
What? God Almighty!
What happened? What? Who's done this? Tell me!
Where is the one responsible?
This is an ill.
Where are you? I know you're here somewhere! Who did this?
What happened here?
Get him! Someone
Kime böyle? Çekil önümden yoksa ezerim.
This won't be so difficult.
Very good.
God is on my side!
Çekil kenara.
I will catch you!
Where is the weapon?
What is this?
You almost killed me.
You live a lie, surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might still be discovered, but once burned, these texts no longer do harm. You live a lie, surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds.
What?
Locked away, they might still be discovered, but once burned, these texts
Kalabalığın içine
no
karışmayı seviyor.
longer
That you
do
want.
harm.
Gözünüzü dört açın. Kimsenin sizi kandırmasına
Once
izin
he
vermeyin.
was a teacher, a false prophet of their lies.
Gözünüzü dört açın.
But
Geri
then
dönecek.
the way was made clear to Jubair. He saw what must be done, understood it fell to him, having learned the to spread it. And as he was shown the way, so was I.
How
And
did this
I
happen?
will show you as well. Once he was a teacher, a false prophet of their lies. But then the way was
Where
made
are you?
clear to
I know you're
Jubair.
here somewhere!
He saw what must be done, understood it fell to him, having learned the truth, to spread it. And as he was shown the way, so was I.
Who's done this? Tell me!
How about we turn
Please,
around
can't you
and go
spare
away?
something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please. I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
must resist! We must push back!
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. Has he lost it? No, you don't understand. I have nothing. Please,
Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake.
could you spare a few coins?
Say it is a crusade!
Please don't
A
leave.
crusade
Just
for
a
what?
few coins, please. A few coins. All I ask is for a few
We
coins.
must resist! We must fight them in any way we can! I stand before you to deliver warning! Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be...
Who would do such an awful thing? Who would do such an awful thing?
Come see what I
Don't do that again, understand?
I would have been killed.
Everything's perfectly priced. Come, people. Come see what I've to offer. You won't
What is it that you want?
I beg of you, just a few coins, please. No, please don't leave.
Something
just a
caught
few
your eye?
coins, please.
It's great to see you back so quickly and in one piece. I must return to my family, but before I leave, this is for you. I found a map showing where scholars are planning to burn books and other sources of knowledge. Please be careful and let the future reunite us. I'll give your blessings to my family.
Surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might still be discovered. But once burned, can no longer do harm. You live a lie, surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might still be discovered. But once burned, these texts can no longer do harm. Jubair sees things the way they truly are, sees the poison you carry in your hearts and minds. He works to cast it out. Remove all texts from your homes and schools. Give them to us. They must be destroyed.
Do I look like a merchant? No. So go away.
I beg of you, just a few coins, please. No, you don't understand. I have nothing. I'm poor and sick and hungry. Please, sir, have any money? My
Violence is not the answer, my child.
In this we agree, so speak and I may stay my blade. What is it your master intends? Why destroy all this knowledge?
We lay the stones to build a road upon which soon all men will travel. It leads to a better tomorrow.
That is not what I see.
Then you are blind. The words upon these parchments, they are poison. Jubair holds the cure. He'll free us from their lies.
It's nonsense you speak. You've lost your mind.
No, not lost, but found. I see the world for what it truly is. He has shown me so much. I am illuminated.
A fanatic is all you are, and dangerous for it.
Do what you must. It changes nothing. We are not afraid.
You should be.
Hırsızlar para açına müstahak.
God favors speed. You will not win.
Kime böylemek istiyorsun?
Kill someone.
You've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Who did this? Die, infidel! I'll make you. There he goes! Stop him! There! After him! Come back here! You'll never get away! I won't give up so easily! Here! He's over here! You'll never get away!
That's gonna happen.
Wait.
Your
life is not running. You can so be it. This is a waste of
Another minute and they would have made off with me.
Over here! You will not get away from me! I know you're here somewhere! Richard takes Jaffa. There will be no stopping him! He will march on Jerusalem next! We must end
I've
this!
done nothing wrong!
How can one expect to compete? Waste of time. So good. How did you choose that?
Another minute and they would have made off with me.
There is no greater glory than this!
That man is a murderer! Guards, over here!
Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! Go away! Get away with this!
Geber kafir!
Came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me.
Someone down! After them! Another wishes to die? Another wishes to die?
Turn back now. Come no further. Turn back now.
Your presence annoys me. Let them wait. I'll have your head. Die, infidel! Come quickly! You're alive. Get away from me! I will end your life.
Another minute and they would have made off with me. I owe you.
I wonder if he's being chased by someone.
Food. I'm so hungry. Just a little more.
He wasn't looking at all.
I'll be with you till the end.
God is on my side. Give up! You've nowhere to run!
I give up. He's gone.
It's forbidden for you to be here.
I'll have your head!